Good morning. Well, it's now afternoon. It's Wednesday, August 5th, and this is Daily Devotional. Please hit subscribe and like, and pop over to Instagram. I post all kinds of stuff over there: food, health, nature, all kinds of stuff. Today's theme: life is no brief candle for me. It is a splendid torch which I have hold on for the moment. I want to make it burn brightly before handing it off to future generations. Yes, I love today's theme. Today's theme is all about participating in your own life and creating brightness and the opportunity for a future. You know, what's the point of life if there's not a tomorrow, right? And there's so many things that we share in humanity that we can share with future generations. And you know, I'm working on a manuscript, and one of the things that actually came up before I even looked at Daily Devotional today is that we really do have a responsibility to create community in a way where we are supporting one another. You know, I was a single mom for a long time, and there is a big disjunct between raising your child the way everybody thinks that you should raise your child and then your responsibility. And all of it's crap, honestly. It takes a village to raise a child, and it takes a village of people to make you feel welcome and part of a community. You are not alone. You know, in some countries, suicide is so rampant that they pay people to go visit people who are isolated at home. And the United States has a huge rate of depression and loneliness, and COVID is not making that any easier. We've got to reach out to one another. We have to be connected. We have to let each other know that you are not alone. It doesn't matter if you're on the other side of town or you're the other side of the world or the other side of the country. You are not alone. And that's the point of daily devotionals. Daily devotionals are to give you that knowing that you are not alone. If every day visiting with me for daily devotions helps you just a little bit, great. And I should not be the only one reaching out. I should not be the only one. And I know I'm not. I know there are other people working on this. So just know that life is not a brief candle, not for me. Life is treasured, and life goes on. Life goes on even after we shed this physical form. Life doesn't end. It's not over when the lights go out. Every person who contributes to giving life, I gave life twice. Wonderful, right? But my children, two compound into more. And that's how we ended up into today. Everybody contributing in some way. And I kind of got sidetracked there, but it's important to know that you're not alone, that this life that you have right now is precious, it's sacred, and sacred in the way that it is your obligation to work with the world and be a part of the world and share back spirit and uplift the people around you. That's what we're all here to do, is to learn and grow and uplift one another. I love this. I want to make it burn brightly before handing it off to future generations. I really want this world to be a better place for my children and my grandchildren and great-grandchildren, or my nieces and nephews and great nieces and nephews, and my cousins who've had kids and their kids, and even people who have no blood relation to me. I genuinely want the world to be a better place. And we can make it that way, but there's a lot of hard work to get us there. Today's theme card is Legacy of Light. I thought it was really funny. When I looked at the theme and I saw the card, I was like, apparently there's a theme today. Legacy of Light. It's number 7 in the Sacred Rebels. You are being asked to honor the legacy of light that is your sacred birthright. Take nourishment and support from those that have come before you, your ancestral lines, not only in blood, but also in spirit. These are the beings that have inspired and motivated you to live as a sacred rebel from your heart and believe in yourself. The more you nourished by this legacy of light from your past, the more you become the bearer of the legacy for those that will be supported by your light in the future. This is a sacred endowment from the great universal source of humanity. It is the light of wisdom, creativity, radical courage, love, and respect that is passed from the heart of each generation to the next. The legacy of light is your spiritual birthright to refine and shine your essence in the world. Be like the sun, radiant and unapologetic in your nature. You know, the last couple weeks have been filled with these wonderful validating moments that we are not here to be selfish. And I don't mean that in a, yes, you do need to be a little selfish. You do have to take care of yourself so that you can take care of someone else. Yes, in that, be selfish, absolutely. But we are not here to be selfish in, I'm only going to be over here in my little corner doing what's right for me and hoarding like a dragon my gold. We are here for each other, and we are for each other needing to shine a light in the darkness. And stop isolating ourselves in this idea that if I do right by me and you make your decisions over there, as long as you don't hurt me. There's validity in that, but there's also a selfishness in that. I need, and you need, to reach out your hand and say, don't do that, brother. Don't do that, sister. Come over here and join us and do what's right. And let's do it together. We're stronger together than we are alone. And that's important. Have a blessed day, and I will see you tomorrow. Blessed be.